Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Today we are at the Toyota Museum. And all we're doing today is we're going to the Toyota Museum and the Toyota factory. So hopefully it turns out great. Hopefully we like it. Hopefully it'll be cool. And before we get into this video, let me just tell you guys to like and subscribe.
I will be used for the Olympic Games next year. So maybe, yeah, here.
It's okay.
So the no driver, I think.
What is this?
Dog.
Is that a skin?
No, I want her.
Interesting. The car with fur. What's the purpose of this?
Just for fun.
Just for fun, okay.
Just, it looks
With
like
a tail.
dog or the tail and the ears.
Okay. Prius.
I'm more interested in like the crown and the stuff that we don't have in the States.
Yeah. Like what is that?
I think that's the thing we saw.
The CHR, yeah.
Like a Rolls Royce Phantom.
Yeah. If you look at this edge here, it's got like hints of Phantom right there.
And the headlights look kind of like a Phantom.
Headlights sort of. And the grille as well. Not quite as elegant as a Rolls Royce, but
It looks kind of like it. It looks like a budget Phantom.
yeah. There you go, your chauffeur-driven Toyota. We see quite a number of these on the street actually, here in Japan.
I'm on the driver's side. Why is the wheel on his side? What?
It's the weirdest feeling. It's like, what? Somebody swapped.
At the what? So this Toyota museum, kind of disappointing, because like I came in here expecting a museum, with like, the Levin, the Trueno, the Supras, all the good old Toyota cars before they started making the junk that they make today. But it's all just junk that they make today. Like it's just a bunch of hybrids and commuter cars, which is not what I came here to see. Like there's a couple of cool new cars, but like it's mostly just commuter cars and basic everyday. Like if I wanted to see these cars, I'd just open up the door of my house and look on the street and I'd see them. But it is what it is. We're gonna go to the factory, and who knows, maybe there'll be like a showroom there with old cars that are better.
It was a very slow moving vehicle. They wouldn't allow you to go beyond a certain
They wouldn't
speed.
let you go beyond 2 kilometers per hour, which is
Yeah.
like 1 mile per hour.
Yeah, and the weight limit was 220 pounds, and you couldn't be over 1.8 meters tall. So those
2
were,
meters tall.
yeah. So basically, they were not designed for Americans.
高速使った方がめちゃめちゃ速いですね。
何分ぐらいで行きます
But we rode one.
なんか30分ぐらい
So there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Is that what it used to look like?
This is a photograph of the only surviving original Model AA. It was discovered in Russia in 2008 and is currently exhibited at the Loman Museum in the Netherlands.
Except this one and you know the first floor, others are all original, real one. Real.
Yeah. So old steam car. There was one of these at Cars and Coffee, an original, my friends.
Others are all original. Real.
What is it? It was chain driven. This car right here is the Toyota Corolla 11. Now personally I like the Trueno better, and this one's counterpart, the Trueno, is the car that started drifting. The only difference between the 11 and the Trueno is that the Trueno had pop-ups. So this car right here, just, I forget the guy's name, but there was a guy here in Japan. He took this car, he was a famous race car driver, and he took this car out to Mount Fuji. And he put some nice tires on it, did a couple upgrades, and just started drifting it. And this was like the first time anyone had like really drifted cars. So he took this thing out to Mount Fuji and started drifting and sliding, and it was awesome. So he made a video, right? And that video went out everywhere, and a lot of people saw it, and that started a whole drifting craze in Japan, where people would go up to the mountains in the toges, which is what they call the mountain passes, at night and just slide their cars. Anything from RX-7s to old Corolla 11s. They take their commuter cars to like cars that they would soup up, and they just go out at night and drift. And then that whole thing started in Japan. I forget around what year, but it was, I think, 60s, 70s? 70s. Late 70s, early 80s. So that's when this took off. This took off in the 80s. And after it took off in Japan around 85, it came over to America, and then people started drifting, and that started Formula Drift. I love this car. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Every like means something. Every time one of you hits that subscribe something means a lot. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.